Okay, cool. Really? Fine. Oh, sorry. Definitely landed on a person. Book! The Sun Faith. Scanned glyphs. 7 articles of the Sun Faith. Overall, the world rises and sets the great sun, as in plain seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men, it gives life, as is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly and without question. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant light that dates back to Ahriman, the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bared skin to it so it may burn our sins away. We partake in its renewal. We wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flesh, its bronzed armor, we are made stronger. In the crackling and peeling away of our old selves, we are made new. Ew. In the sun's light, we shall speak only in truth. We shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune. We shall endure. In the coldness of the moon, we accept there will be stillness and death and endings, until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are 2 halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of the things. As a twilight time came before us, ended the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadows shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire vineyard as the mark of its founding. A sun king born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne. For without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight upon us. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun and preeminent in its gaze, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker of the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined is the duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Hi!
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
Oh, no. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Obstacle?
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines. Its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. A call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
It's true. Bottling things up never works. It does for a time, but eventually you have to let it out. You have to speak
I
it.
didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different.
Ah!
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Interesting. Yeah,
Where
your
is
brother.
now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
I really like a lot of the messages in this game. I really do. It deals with some pretty heavy stuff. And I think sadly you lose a lot of that if, you know. She still runs. I thought that was just her running down the stairs like a child, but no, that's just how she goes downstairs. Oh. Yep, that's our girl. Excuse me, there's a supply crate here? Excuse me. Sir, just let me steal this from you. Oh yeah, no, I'm good with all the theft. That's fine. That's fine in my book. Supply crates? Supply crates. Excuse me, just taking a bath in here. Is that not how you people do things? You don't take a bath in the pool? No? Okay. Sorry, I'll be on my way then. After I take this. Why do people just leave their money in boxes? Really, I'm doing a service to this town. I'm cleaning up all the litter. I was like, there has to be something over there. Excuse me, small children. Excuse me. Excuse me. Damn kid. So there's like more town over there. Ooh, there's also a flower. We have to go find the flower. But we want to go find this green guy. Person.
You there? Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house.
Uh-oh. Let me just make sure. I don't know if you guys can hear very well, so I'm gonna try to turn this up.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
I want to talk to your steward. How come that's not an option?
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to.
Thank
He
you.
saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Where's the steward guy? I know it's not Stewart, like the name. It's... There's the Banuk camp. Go to these places. Let's try this one. Robbing the rich. Talk to the steward. Okay, perfect. Oh, there he is. Like, where's the steward?
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
I'm sorry, hold on. So where's his house? Is it... How do I get in his house?
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Oh, there's the window. Blood trail. Oh! Remember I saw the blood trail before? That's a lot of blood to lose, dude.
More blood. Nice. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of... Still more blood.
Welcome to a big city.
Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Would you like to buy something today?
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
I've got all the best goods here. Greetings.
Go to the base of the stairs.
Don't you forget to stock up.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Thanks, I'm really busy.
And now they've murdered our Captain Ursa.
Price. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
The forge, I believe
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen.
Oh, now.
You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
It's a very convoluted situation. On the other hand, yay, supply crates! Oh, can I not go? Oh, I have to go to the water. How do I get down here? How do I go down? Hello? Oh. Cool.
Hot. Everything's sweating.
She stretches like me. Oh my gosh, this is the longest elevator ever. Oh my god. Crazy gilded birdcage. Thank you. I would like to go down, please. Ah! Somebody rigged it so it'll drop. No! Jump! I mean, there's something wrong if it's kicking up rocks and dirt as it goes down. all kinds of things, you guys.
You'll regret not stopping when.
Won't cost you a shard just to live.
Yes, it will.
Buy something today?
Cost me the shards of my life.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Bought here, good prices, fair prices.
Only the finest.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
Okay.
Son, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
I got that.
So which,
No market for a snap mall lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
I got
A
both.
long leg lens.
A snap ma lens.
Fine.
I got both.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap ma lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
I have both.
Rounders, bring us your medal.
I have both. Wait, what? Oh goodness. Okay, this is errand. Robbing the rich is the other thing we're doing. Oh, okay. I was hoping we could murder.
Scroungers? What kind?
I have. Oh wait, do I have both your parts?
Hunters,
Hold on.
rounders.
Do I have these items? Inventory. Resources. I need a Snapmaw lens and a... Snapmaw lens and a lance horn? Long legs. I got both! Huzzah!
Medal. Won't